We want to talk a little bit more about Synpulse 8. However, we want to take a different route right now. First, we want to talk about all the consulting work you do, all the big digital transformation work you do. So one of the things that I personally hear every time I'm speaking to private, priority, retail banks is hybrid wealth management. So I have a series of questions for you on how this will be changing. So the first question is, how do you define hybrid wealth management?
Okay, thanks for that question. Traditionally, the wealth management is a face-to-face relationship. And for good measure, because it's something very bespoke, you need to understand the client's needs very accurately and then implement that into a bespoke solution. However, now with a phenomenon called democratization of wealth, meaning bringing wealth automation to the retail segment, bringing basically investment portfolios to the retail segment, there is this concept of, hey, as a relationship manager, maybe that interface is no longer economically suitable. So we need to introduce automation in that space. And then we hear self-service or automated advisory, where you basically are presented with an automated portfolio for you as a client. So that's basically the hybrid wealth. And there are many in-between segments that you can define as to a client service model that has a mix between RM and automation.
Absolutely. So now let me ask you a difficult question. Are RMs going to be disrupted or extinct with the advent of hybrid wealth management?
Yeah, that's a very, that's a hypothesis that's being asked a lot. I would respond to it, maybe make an analogy towards the clothing industry, where up until today you still have tailors, right, that make bespoke suits. So I think on the top end, with the ultra high net worth, you will always have a very bespoke relationship, and that's the relationship manager, and that will not be replaced. You might have a Zoom call or a video call, but that interface will not be automated anytime soon. On the lower end, and taking again the clothing analogy, you might have H&M, right, where you have more off-the-rack clothes, but they fulfill a certain purpose as well for many people. You just take the risk of walking around with the same clothes as others, and if you bring that back to portfolios, you might have the same investment proposal as others with your risk characteristics.
Oh wow,